Ready to pair. Connected.
So I've had this car for almost 2 years. I think within that time span, I've put a lot of mods on it. Your typical fit mods, you know, suspension, shifter, homemade fabricated muffler delete just to give it a little more aggression. The longer that I've owned it, the more that I want to make it my forever car. I think a lot of people within the car community tend to buy, flip, sell. At least that's what we see a lot on YouTube. You buy a project, max mod it out, and then sell it. What I appreciate about owners that have had their cars for 10, 15, 20, 30 years is that their cars have gone through different stages, and I see that within this car. Right now it is an absolute blast to drive every day, and it's at its beginning stage. Eventually I plan on putting a K-Series in the car. I plan on making it into a car that a lot of people don't have, and as I go along that journey I grow closer and closer to the car. I don't know if you can relate to that yourselves, but you know, when you take a drive in your car, the more you drive with it, the more you work on it, the more that you kind of dive into different parts of it, the wiring harness, the engine, the transmission, the interior, body, you know, modifying it, you get an attachment to the vehicle. This Honda Fit, I'm attached to it. Yeah, I can see myself 30 years down the road opening a garage door and this sitting in there. Tristan's gonna kill me for doing this barehanded again. So this month with the car, you know, I take it one day at a time. Maybe I'll try to do something little every day to it, but here recently, as you can tell by previous videos, I've been kind of exploring the back roads of West Virginia and trying to find different routes. Maybe, you know, I can't go to a track multiple times a year, but I can increase my driving experience by going on different back roads, learning how this car handles, how to carry it through certain corners, how to learn to brake with it properly, how to get engaged with the vehicle, learning, you know, where do I have to brake, where do I not have to brake. So this month I started a driving journal. I have a little notebook, I write in it So between sim racing and actually driving, so sim racing, I'll document my Carolina Motorsports park time and work on my timing for the track. For actually driving the back roads, I'll document tire pressure, I'll document the corners that I'm familiar with, and I'm not necessarily flooring it through the back roads by any means, but I am just trying to get more comfortable with driving this vehicle on them. And I'll document, what gear am I in on this corner, what gear do I think I can take it in, can I downshift in order to brake the car a little bit without stepping on the brake and kind of cruise through a corner. I'm breaking the car in, and I'm trying to really just learn the ins and outs of this vehicle. If I could put a mod on for every video, I totally would, but it's important to take care of just the basic necessities of the vehicle, So oil changes are critical, brake fluid changes are critical, transmission fluid changes are critical with these vehicles, especially if you're driving them hard. I'm using Valvoline Restore and Protect 0W20 STP Extra Life oil filter. It was part of a deal at my local auto parts store that I was able to get. And it's important to change the oil regularly in these vehicles, especially if you want to make the car last. And funny, recently I was on a Honda Fit Facebook group and I saw a post that said, just hit a deer, my 07 Honda Fit, and the car has 812,000 miles on the original motor. 812,000 miles on the original motor. These motors are incredible for what they are. They don't produce a lot of power, but as an economy motor, Honda really outdid themselves with this one.